Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, Organized with Joy. In today's video, I am going to be sharing another challenge video with you for the month of January. This is a collaboration with several other ladies here on YouTube where we all challenge ourselves to do something in each month, and we all choose a different challenge. It's just something that is on our mind or on our hearts that we want to challenge ourselves to do. And the challenge that I have put before me is drinking more water, or focusing on drinking water. I usually try to get quite a lot of water each day. I shoot for about 80 ounces, which is kind of a lot. I think I've heard that you should drink in ounces half your body weight, which that is definitely more than half my body weight. But given that I live in a warmer climate and I'm sweating a lot, I think it's important to get a lot of water. So while that is always my goal, I don't necessarily focus on it each week, and I typically don't drink anything other than coffee or water. Occasionally I have an adult beverage, and even less occasionally I'll have soda, but it's very, very rare. Typically I drink just water, an electrolyte drink that has no sugar in it. It's sweetened with stevia, and sparkling water. But for this week, I would really like to focus on every day making sure I hit that goal of 80 ounces and paying attention to how much I am drinking. So this is the main water cup that I use. I do have another one that doesn't have a straw, but I like the one with a straw, and this one is 16 ounces. So in order to get the 80 ounces that I want to get, I have to drink 5 of these a day. So I would like to really pay attention to drinking 5 of these filled with water per day. So I will just kind of chronicle that process and really paying attention to this. I also have gotten into the habit over Christmas break. This is actually December 31st when I am filming this. And over Christmas break, I've gotten into the habit of drinking more coffee than I usually do, especially on our ski trip. I was drinking like 2 to 3 cups of coffee before we went out on the mountain, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get coffee while we were out there, or if we would just want to keep skiing. And so I got into this habit of drinking more coffee in the morning than I ordinarily do. So I want to cut out that habit and start drinking just the 1 cup of coffee and then going directly to drinking water instead of another cup of coffee. So I will chronicle this process and share with you the wins and the losses, and I hope that it inspires you. Okay, this is the end of, or almost the end of day 1. It's already 8 p.m. at night. I do tend to drink more water in the evenings anyway, but I only drink 3 of these, and I need to get 5 to get the 80 ounces. And I have been just keeping track with just hash marks, or like tallies. I don't know, I guess I've just been keeping tallies to make sure I'm not forgetting how much I drank. So I've only had 3 of these. I will definitely finish this 4th. But likely we'll finish the 5th, but I'm not 100% sure. But I would say 4 of these is good anyway. What's that math? I am so bad at math. So let's see. 16 times 4 is 64 ounces, which, like I mentioned, I think what is kind of appropriate is half your body weight, and I'm 120 pounds, or half your body weight in ounces. I'm 120 pounds, so 60 ounces should be like the, I guess, what's that word? Oh my gosh, it's too late. Is the optimum amount for me to drink. but I still want to try to get to the 80 ounces per day. I think by the end of the week, I'll probably be in more of a rhythm. Today I was gone for several hours, and so I think that also kind of messed things up, but that is where I am at the end of day 1. Okay, today is day 3. I think I only filmed on day 1, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to make the 5 16-ounce cups, and I did not. I only made it to 4. And actually yesterday I only made it to 4. I decided to do a little index card with the date and the tally. That way I could easily keep track of it and carry it around with me if I needed to. But today I actually, I didn't mark it. I did in fact just finish my 5th cup today. So I did make it to the 80 ounces today, but I was sitting at my desk a lot on this day, and I think that helps tremendously just because I'm not moving around a lot. I think when I have a lot of active work to do, it's hard for me to stay on top of my water intake. But what I have been surprised by is I've always felt like I did a good job with water intake, but how I was focusing on it and how hard I was working to get to the 5 cups, and even working hard at it, I was only getting to 4, which is 64 ounces, which is still good. But I'm just surprised that when I'm focused on it and working at it, I'm only getting 4. So it kind of makes me wonder and evaluate if I'm actually getting as much water as I think I'm getting, because I'm not, on the regular, I don't pay attention to it. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this challenge, to kind of reset my mindset around drinking water and making sure I'm getting enough. So I'm glad that I did this. Like I said, day 3, I finally hit that 5, and it's about 4:30 in the afternoon. So I still have several more hours here before I'm gonna be going to bed, so I have plenty of time to even drink more than the 80 ounces today. But it does make me realize I really need to keep refilling that water cup. Okay, so it is day 4. It's the afternoon of day 4, and I am doing terribly. Yesterday I ended up drinking at least 6 of these 16-ounce cups of water. But I was sitting at my desk a lot yesterday, and I think that helped. This morning I have been very busy, and I was like out running errands and just doing things that didn't really allow me to be sipping on water, so it's been a little bit harder. Not to mention, one of the errands I ran was to go to Costco, and I love getting these from Costco. And while it's primarily made with water, I don't want to count this as my water. I think I could count it for a portion of my water. This is actually only 10 ounces though anyway, but I don't want to count it as my water intake. So far today, it is a little bit after 1 p.m. and I have only drank 1 16-ounce cup. So I need to step up my game. I do want to finish drinking that pressed juice, but I need to focus on drinking water this afternoon. But I do need to edit a video, so that will require me to be sitting at my desk for several hours this afternoon. So that might also help, because I'm stationary and it's a lot easier to drink water when I'm stationary. So that is where I'm at, middle of day 4. Okay, I'm on day 5 of this water challenge. I don't know if I mentioned, but for the sake of this video, I'm doing this water challenge for 7 days. But I'm thinking that I might do like a full 3 weeks, because typically that's what it takes to really make something a habit. And I'm realizing just in the few days of doing this challenge that I don't think I'm getting as much water as I think I'm getting, if that makes sense, because I'm definitely feeling things or experiencing things that are different. For instance, on the first day that I ended up drinking 6 of these cups. It was day 3. I noticed that I did not get hungry very easily. I basically forced myself to end up eating breakfast because it was like past the time that I ordinarily eat breakfast, and I eat breakfast kind of late because of doing intermittent fasting. So that is one thing that I noticed, is you just feel full more often or longer, I guess, which makes sense because your stomach is full of water. So that is one thing I noticed. But I'm also noticing that I just feel more energetic and clear-minded, and this is just from drinking water and focusing on drinking water. And I have really been having trouble sleeping, and maybe some of that had to do with the holidays, and we went on vacation and just being off schedule. But last night was the first night that I slept really well, and it was the second day that I really stuck to my goal on the amount of water that I wanted to drink, I think. Yes. So yesterday on the 4th day, I also got 6 of these 16-ounce cups in. Today, the 5th day, it's almost 3 p.m. and I'm about halfway through my 3rd cup, so I'm definitely on my way to making it to the 6 cups again. Again, not good at math. I need to see. So 5 of those is 80 ounces, which is my goal. But if I get 6, then that's 96 ounces of water. But something else I wanted to mention, usually I will do one of these cups as an electrolyte drink. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know exactly how it works or the exact proportions of drinking too much water, but definitely drinking water flushes out electrolytes from your body. And so I like to go ahead and drink one thing of electrolyte drink. The kind that I buy is just on Amazon, and it's sweetened with stevia, so it's not like your Gatorade or sugary drink. It basically is just has a little bit of flavor and is giving you those electrolytes back. So I try to do that as well. So anyway, that is my check-in for day 5, and I'm sure I will check in with you tomorrow. If not, I will definitely check in one more time before the week ends to let you know how it's going. Okay friends, this is day 7, and it's my final day of the challenge, of me recording the challenge, I guess I should say. I will continue to focus on getting more water over the next month or so, as I think the biggest thing I learned doing this challenge, even for just 1 week, is that I really need to focus on it and pay attention, because I think I was believing I was getting enough water and believing that I was making those goals, but as I was actually keeping track of how much water I was drinking, I realized I was not meeting those goals. So here's my little piece of paper. So the first couple of days, if you remember, I only got 4 of these 6-ounce cups, which isn't bad. It was 64 ounces. But then on day 3, 4, and 5, I got 6 of these cups. Yesterday I got 5, which 5 was my goal. And then today I'm working on cup number 2, and it's about noon. So I think I'll make it to the 5, at least 5 cups of water today. But I did want to share with you part of the reason why I thought of this idea of doing this water challenge is several years ago I was a part of a couple of water challenge groups. It was like a Facebook group that my friend had initiated, and it made me realize that I wasn't getting enough water. And so I thought January was a good time to just really focus on getting enough water every day. But I did want to share with you, I found this little infographic online of all the different things that water does for your body. And I think most of us know that it's healthy to drink water. Our bodies are made of, I think, like 90% water or something. A very high percentage of our bodies are made of water, so we do need to be drinking a lot of water. I think here in the US at least, a lot of people tend to drink things throughout the day other than water, whether it's coffee, tea, soda, juice. And when we do that, then we're less likely to get enough water in the day. And this is why several years ago, I actually cut out pretty much all types of drinks other than just water and coffee, because let's be real, I'm not cutting coffee out. But I did want to share with you, this infographic shared 11 things that water is good for. And the first thing is you lose weight faster. The second thing is you flush out toxins from your body. And I really think this is super important. I am all about flushing toxins out of my body for sure. There's a lot of different ways you can do that, but just pure water is one great way to do that. Number 3 is it actually improves your muscular endurance and your flexibility. Number 4, it improves your ability to focus and concentrate, and you are sharper mentally. Number 5, it says you boost your metabolic rate, which means your body is better at metabolizing food. Number 6, you get a more glowing and healthier skin complexion, which I definitely feel like that helps you to age more gracefully, is if you're drinking a lot of water, because it does help with your skin. Number 7, you lower your risk for many diseases. Number 8, water promotes growth of healthy hair. I didn't know that one, that was new to me. Number 9, water stimulates your digestive system. Number 10, water improves your blood circulation. And number 11, it energizes you and uplifts your mood. So this was just one infographic I found online to share some of the different benefits of water. I'm sure there's a lot of different infographics and a lot of different information online about what water can do for your body, but I liked that one. I felt like it was concise. But I really hope this video inspired you maybe to think about how much water you're getting and encouraged you to focus on getting more water. But I want to thank Jessica from the channel Jessica Myros for putting together this monthly healthy challenge collab. I really love this because it's really pushed me to get outside of my comfort zone and to think of things that I could be working on for self-improvement. So thank you, Jessica. I will link her channel in my description box below. And there is a whole group of ladies who are all sharing challenges. We're all doing different types of challenges for this month of January. I will put the playlist in the description box below. But I thank you for watching this video today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.